Manah Patu Saraswati Shrutikari Ramabdiga Sundrita Karamalakavadyena Bhavarto Darshita Shrutehe Shrutyaiva Raghava Premna Tam Shri Rangaryamashraye Janaki Kanta Smaranam. Sadgurunath Maharaj ki Sakaminam Deenam Adhina Sattvam Shokabhipannam Samudirna Kopam Narendra Sunuhu Naradeva Putram Ramanujaha Purvajam Yityuvacha. Ramanuja is telling to Lakshmanagraja, dear brother, I am also now frustrated because the last 4 months he has been seeing how his brother was suffering without that Sita Devi who had followed him to the deep, terrible forest as if she is coming to a Udyanavana. Vishamam Dandakaranyam Udyanamiva Yagata. Rama was crying again and again, contemplating about her sweet nature. Chakravakiva Bhartaram Prishtatonagata Vanam. She had come behind me like a Chakravaki bird, and I have lost that life of me. Telling this again and again and again, Rama was disturbed, Rama was troubled, Rama was struggling, Rama was crying, Rama was shattered into pieces. After seeing it for the 4 months, Lakshmana was reserving that grief inside his mind because he wanted to convert it into anger and shower on Ravana. But unfortunately, Sugriva had taken the first blessings of Lakshmana. Sakaminam Deenamadina Sattvam. This Sugriva, Rama said in the last sarga, that is the 30th sarga of Kishkinda Kandam, where when Rama was lamenting, he says, probably Sugriva is thinking me as a lustful person. I am so devoted to my wife and I am weak. Thinking such things, he is neglecting me. But Lakshmana's anger grew from that word. He says, who is a lusty person? That Sugriva is a lusty person. Sakaminam. He is the one who is filled with, lethargy and lust and sleeping in his harem. I will go shook him, not to come here for service, but to kill him right away. I will chop off his head and I will make Angada the king and I will bring the entire military under his hand and then bring that boy here for our service, for your service. I am going right away for that. And Rama was like, what happened to you, Lakshmana? We can roar, but we have to roar with a method. This is not the way to do things. Nahi vai tvadvido loke papam evam samacharet papam aryena yohanti saviraha purushottamaha. Nahi vai tvadvido loke. People like you should not do such a heinous act. We should not do such evil thing. What is the evil thing here? Killing Sugriva. Sugriva is our well-wisher. He is our friend. He is devoted to us. But he had done a mistake. Yes, mistake is there. The course has to be corrected. But the entire Sugriva's life should not be uprooted. We should know how the punishment should be given for the sake of course correction. Not for, completely damning him to eternal hell. There is nothing called complete damnation on anybody. There is no intention, evil intention in Sugriva to do this. He should be punished for what he did wrong. Papam aryena yohanti. With a heart of magnanimity, with a heart of inclusiveness, the great heroes like you should accept others too. This is what Sita Devi says at the end. Nakashitana aparadhyati. Who doesn't have the flaws? We have to include everybody. But it doesn't mean that we have to accept them, we have to tolerate them. As a leader, we have to correct. So, Lakshmana, I am sending you to correct him, not to erase him, okay? But this very Rama only told in the previous sarga that Sugriva is neglecting me, Sugriva is insulting me, nacha sankuchitah panta yena vali hato gataha. the path in which Vali had gone is not narrowed down, I can send Sugriva in the same path, remind him. Lakshmana had taken these words. He is going to tell the same words later. So those are the words of Rama. It's not the words of Lakshmana. In the last sarga, Rama said, Sugriva, beware. I will send you in the same path. But now he is saying, Lakshmana, don't do that. Don't kill him. Why there is this oxymoron? Why there is a contradictions? How can we manage it? How can we understand it? That's because our dear Lakshmana has gone into consoling mood for the last 4 months. After the rainy season is over, when Rama is getting perturbed, Lakshmana was telling him, dear brother, hold up your heart, Sugriva will come, everything will go well. That was the time Lakshmana could have already started to Kishkinda. So here Rama is actually instigating Lakshmana. You have to go. Now Lakshmana is a messenger of Rama. So he is instigating here. He is making him to go for the cause. But at the same time, he should not go to the end that the purpose is dissolved. Purpose is annihilated. So he only instigated him and he only reduced that krodha also. Here there's Mandukya Karnika. In that there is a very beautiful slokam. Laye sambodayet chittam vikshiptam kshamayet punaha. When somebody has gone into the lethargy, thinking that I am so calm, I am peaceful, I am not going to study, I am not going to write exams, but when eating I will come, that is a different thing. So when somebody goes into that deep slumber mood, they have to be, vibrate, with all vibration they have to be ulikified. Come on, vikshiptam. When they are being, enraged, they will come back. Oh, yes, I have to do. Then they will go to the mood like, I have to go do this, go do that, all those things. No. I don't ask you to speed up for that case. When the speed becomes too much, the speed has to be reduced. Then only there will be shamana. For that balance, Rama is instigating one way, he is instigating Lakshmana. And another way, he is subsiding the anger of Lakshmana too. This is our Rama. That's the beauty of Rama. Rama is so very well balanced. But if you see, it's not all that easy to grasp this kind of Rama. Even Lakshmana failed there. To understand it, he goes there and he still shouts at Sugriva. But there is one more reason for that, which I will deal when I come there. This Rama is not all that easy to grab, but he is a perfect person in this way. If you see in Thoravai Ramayana of Kannada, there Rama himself telling Lakshmana that, Lakshmana, go kill that Sugriva and make Angada king and bring him. This is so natural. The people, when they become so conscious, when they become so emotion-filled, they will say, see, I have power, I will kill you. Who are you, man? I don't want you anymore. Because of me only you are the king. When I can make you the king, I can make the another person also king. So I don't need you. This is how people will be normally. They will be flowing with the emotions. They will become the emotions. But Rama is different. So the Thoravai Ramayana, he says, Rama himself says, go annihilate Sugriva. In Giridhar's Ramayana also, Rama says, go punish that Sugriva and bring him to me. That Ramayana, Rama does not say punishing or erasing. If you see, there are so many Ramayanas, but as it is, Rama is slightly different. Anna is explaining all the Ramayanas in the 8th, 9th, 10th books of his Ramayana collection. Every gatta before you study, you take that deviations, you will know how perfect, picture perfect the Valmiki's Ramayana is. In one place, in the Jagmohan Ramayana of Voriya, Lakshmana is very disturbed. Oh, I am going to Kishkinda now on the orders of Rama. What will happen to Rama? If I go, Rama will become very weak. He will not eat. He will cry. What will happen to Rama? What will happen to Rama? So he pleaded Agastya and Markandeya to, I don't know where they are so far, Agastya and Markandeya to come and take care of, babysit Rama. And still they are not coming. Lakshmana is getting restless. Then there was a cuckoo on the top of the tree. It is like a Panchatantra story. The cuckoo is talking. The cuckoo is telling Lakshmana, don't worry. Agastya and Markandeya will be on the way. Until they come, I will take care of Rama. So that is the poor condition of Rama over there in that Ramayana of Jagmohan. And I'll just quote one more example. If you are interested, just go and, this is very interesting. You go and read that, then you read Valmiki Ramayana. You will know where Rama is different. Loke lokottarai gunehi. Where there is a difference in the elevation, in the culture of Ramayana, in the nobility of Rama. You will understand if you read other Ramayanas. I'm not condemning other things, as our Guru doesn't condemn, but he brings everything to the table and he makes us to understand the differences and to understand Rama as it is, but we will be respecting the devotion of other stories also. But to understand him academically as it is, we are bringing all those references. So one more last thing I want to tell. With this as the introduction, I want to go further into as it is, how things are. In Madhava Kandali Ramayana of Assamese, there when Lakshmana comes in anger, Sugriva tells to Hanuman, even Indra cannot conquer us. Then what about this Rama? But anyway, Choddo, we don't have to give up his relationship. So yeah, we can go and maintain the relationship. Even Indraputra had kept him under his command, made him to run around the globe. Then he says Indra himself cannot do anything. The storyline is not that strong over there. And Sugriva is not such person. So this is, if arrogance comes, what kind of arrogance, how the arrogance comes, whether it can be handled. If it can be easily handled means only in that way it has to be handled. For a small mistake of being in lethargy or being in the sensuous pleasure, he should not be annihilated. Okay, Lakshmana? So you don't need to annihilate him. Just revise certain things in him, understand his heart. Sugriva is our well-wisher. I have been waiting for him. Go, bring him to me. When Rama says it, Lakshmana also gives an auto-suggestion. Yes, what my brother says is right. I have to go bring Sugriva back. I should not shower my anger on him. Papam aryena yohanti. Yes, that aryatva, that magnanimity, that inclusiveness should be in me. So saying that, because when I do something, abruptly, this will destroy the entire cause of Rama. So I should not be angry. And Sugriva doesn't deserve such a punishment of killing him. All reasons he is bringing into his mind. I should not be angry. I should not be angry. But why I should not be angry? No. Rama said I should not be angry. Rama has his own reasons. When he says I just have to follow, I should not be angry. When he was telling and going towards the Kishkinda, when he was almost at the gates of the Kishkinda, he is hearing all the musical sounds, the jingling sounds, the dances, the partying sounds. Once again, the anger erupts into him. When my Lord, who had given the kingdom and this balanced life to these people, is suffering in the Prasravana, these people are partying. And Rama is telling, I should not get angry. Why I shouldn't get angry? When Lakshmana is like a blazing fire, he himself doesn't know what's happening. He's uprooting all the... I should not uproot Sugriva, right? But I can uproot these trees and rocks. He's shedding out his anger. She's coming in such a rage. The border security force of Kishkinda instinctively uprooted the rocks because they are security forces. When somebody comes and attacks, they have to instinctively defend their state. So they have lifted up the rocks probably. But then they realize this is not a foe and we are no match for him. So because of these two reasons, they thought, okay, Lakshmana is not some person to whom we can go in the wrong side. So they put all those rocks and the blocks and the whatever roots and trees they are having in the hand and they run inside the Kishkinda. And this action doubled up the anger of Lakshmana. What can he do? These people are instigating him. Why he is getting easily angry? Because he does not want his Lord to suffer. He wants Dharma to be served fair and square. So when he sees these things, obviously he has to be angry. If he is not in anger, he is not a Rama Bhakta. So his anger is very well, perfectly fine here. And Lakshmana enters into Sugriva with the red eyes. Your Lord has kept his brother inside and closed the door, closed the cave, and you are letting me outside and closing the Dwara of Kishkinda? Thinking like that, he is coming into the Kishkinda with all the rage. By then, all these Dwarapalakas, the security forces had gone inside. They have retraced back and then they went to the palace and they went and said to Maharaja, Lakshmana is coming, bachaiye. They were all shouting and Sugriva is like happily into some mood. He doesn't even know which language they are talking. I can't even translate it into my mind. Such a state of, oblivion he is in deeply immersed in the sensual pleasure, and they don't know what to do. But there was another leader. These people are worried that Lakshmana might kill them. So they were running back to the homes. But there is one more leader there who is not worried whether he will be killed. But thought, in this situation, I have to handle this situation. That is Angada to us. Angada gets up, he goes and meets Sugriva. Goes and meets Lakshmana. He knows that Sugriva cannot be convinced now. At least I will go and invite Lakshmana in a proper manner. When he goes there, the moment Lakshmana sees Angada, he is calm. He is cooled. Like the boiling milk, when few drops of water, cool water are sprinkled, it comes down. Like that, seeing Angada, his anger is gone. This shows Lakshmana's control over the anger. He's not made of anger. His anger is coming because the good things are not happening. And no way Angada is the reason for this. So Lakshmana is not at all angry with Angada here. And he says, he pats Angada, my dear boy, go and tell your king that I'm here. And tell him he had wronged us. So giving this information, Angada is springing out from there. He just leaps and comes to the palace. But Lakshmana is coming by walk. And he leaps to the palace and he comes to the king. And this time Angada is well prepared. He brought two Upanyasakas, Plaksha and Prabhava, very well good in oratory skills, and they are well-wishers of the king, and they can go to the extent of inner chambers of Sugriva, like our Sumantra, who can go up to the inner chambers of Dasharatha. Such trusted mantris he is bringing in, and then these two mantris come near the Sugriva, and then they started telling, Satya Sandau Mahabhagau Bhratarau Rama Lakshmano. Aha, you are talking about Rama and Lakshmana. Yes, yeah, please proceed. Vayasya bhavam sampraptau. Yes, I am fortunate to have Rama as my friend. Vayasya bhavo sampraptau. Rajyarhau. True, my Lord deserves this universe. Rajyadaino. Yes, he had given me this kingdom. So far everything is good. Sugriva probably thinks still the rainy season is going on. But in his man, he loves Rama. He is devoted to Rama. So he has been listening to the story. Continue. Tayoreko dhanushpanihi lanka dwaram upastit. Tayoreko dhanushpanihi dvaritishthati Lakshmanaha. Among them, this Lakshmana had come to the gates of Kishkinda. Really? Lakshmana has come? How long it has been after I have seen them. But Maharaja, please listen to the further story. Yasya bitaha pravepante nadan munchanti vanaraha. Terribled by his presence, all the vanaras are frightened and running away to all the corners of the world. What? Why do they have to be troubled and terribled by Lakshmana's presence? What happened? Anything wrong? Anybody bad-mouthed about me to Lakshmana? This is the biggest trouble in the world. Making a relationship is always easy. Making a new friendship is always easy. Maintenance is always hard. Somebody will come and say this and somebody will come and say that. So many trivial things. They will come and tell about all those things. Nai. Sarvata sukaram mitram dushkaram paripalanam. Anityatvacha chittanam pritihi alpepi bidyate. Sarvata sukaram mitram. Probably somebody would have been jealousy of me. So they would have gone and bad-mouthed about me to Rama. This is a difficult thing because the love can be broken even for trivial things. Maybe that was Sugriva's, experiences. So he's saying such things. Anityatvatta chittanam. With the mind, since the mind is fickle, the love can be broken affection can be broken even by trivial things. I'm not worried about that, but I'm worried about one thing. What if Rama becomes angry with me and cuts ties with me? If he breaks his friendship with me, I won't have a chance to repay him. I really, really want to repay my friend. I adore him, so I'm worried. At that juncture, This person starts talking. Niyuktaihi mantribihi vachyaha hyavashyam parthivo hitam atayeva bayam tyaktva bravimi avadrutam vachaha niyuktaihi mantribihi vachyaha. A real minister should pitch in when there is a need for the king. He has to tell the patya words, the auspicious, the right direction showing words to the king. So, atayeva bayam tiktva. What bayam? Why there is a fear? Because he was not asked now, but still he is going to talk there. He doesn't transgress the rules regularly, but he himself is coming and talking here because it is his duty to guide the king. Thus saying, Hanuman is telling, my dear king, you are still remembering your gratitude. You are still remembering that you have to repay Sri Rama. Sri Rama is our Dirgha Bandhu. We should not give up on him because there is one more reason for that. He doesn't give up on us. Do you think the affection between you is fickle? It will be broken for trivial things? It's not the case in terms of Rama. I say this anger is because Rama is really affectionate to you. The anger comes in only that place where they really, really care for you. They want you to be well. There are other people who would tell, oh, beautiful, oh kid, you are bunking the classes. Wow, so smart, go ahead. But the one who really cares for you will go to any extent to punish you or to curse you, to scold you, do something and bring you to the path. That is the person who really is your well-wisher. So Rama is doing the same thing. Because of his affection towards you, because he wants to maintain the stronger relationship with you, he had sent Lakshmana as a messenger. He hadn't sent a person to destroy you. See, Hanuman is catching that point. He is understanding Rama's heart here. So he had sent Lakshmana not to destroy you, but to course correct us. Mistake is on our side. We have been in lethargy for a long time. My king, when you go out, you can see the skies are clear. There is no more clouds. The birds are out. The flowers are flowering. The Kartikeya Masa, which Rama had told, had come. But we have not gone and met him yet. You say you want to repay, but you have to act on time too. The time limits Rama has given has expired. So he had sent his brother to you as a messenger. Lakshmana is only a messenger here who had come in the chariot called Rama's efforts with the charioteer as Rama's words. So Lakshmana has to be treated as Rama here. It's Rama who had come in the form of Lakshmana here. So we have to go prostrate to him with the family, with the attendants, by yourself. Then you can cool down the things. Is it Lakshmana likes people to prostrate to him? No. Lakshmana likes Sugriva to prostrate to the goodwill of Rama, to the dharma which has to be done here. Once Lakshmana knows your intentions are pure, you are ready to course correct yourself, Lakshmana will cool down. That is Lakshmana to us. You know him, I know him. Right. But, what's that but? What if I go there and Lakshmana in her anger kill me? Then I wouldn't have any chance of explaining things further. Sugriva grasps what Hanuman says, but he is still in halchal, he is still hesitating. By then, Lakshmana, who had already sent away that boy, is slowly coming, not slowly, swiftly coming towards the palace, walking in a very long strides. On the way, he is seeing the entire Kishkinda, which is filled with all riches in the world. Mainda Bhavan, Nala Vihar, Neela's mansions. On the way, he is seeing huge mansions with precious gems and jewels and decorated people. Nobody in Kishkinda is having less fortune. Nobody in the Kishkinda is less decorated. Nobody in Kishkinda is less satisfied. It is like as if explaining about Ayodhya once again. So this place is very much fulfilled. Seeing that one way Lakshmana is happy and another way the one who had given this life is suffering. What are you all doing? Thinking that again and again, getting the rage, Lakshmana is coming towards the Kishkinda's palace. On the way, he is saying titanic, huge vanaras. Dashanaga balaga kechit dashagunottaraha kechin naga sakasasya babuhu tulya vikramaha. Dashanaga balaga kechit. Some are like 10 elephant strength. Some are with hundreds of elephant strength. Some are with thousands of elephant strength. But nobody dared to stay on the path of Lakshmana, who is whirling like a whirlpool cyclonic wind. And so everybody is moving. Lakshmana is coming, prostrate. Immediately they are falling on his feet. Lakshmana is going swiftly towards the palace of Sugriva. He is entering into the palace, and then he saw the partying place over there. The moment he enters, he sees there are a lot of carts over there, a lot of musical instruments, the jingling sounds of the payals and the bangles and the keyuras. This is such a weird place. Why have I come into this place? Fine, I could go to any place for the sake of Ramakarya. I would do anything for my Lord. And I have to bring these people into hosh. I have to bring them into their awareness. They are still playing and running and gambling and drinking. No way. So Lakshmana is stringing his bow and creating a huge thunderous sound which is reverberating through the entire palace. And there Sugriva thinks, okay, my guess is right. Lakshmana is in the highest rage. I shouldn't probably go now. And he turns, there is Tara. So he says, Tara, what is your opinion? Do you want to go? And Lakshmana is a very reasonable person, a very soft person. And what is wrong with this? I know there is wrong, but there is nothing a big blunder, right? Sugriva is imprinting thoughts into the Tara's mind is what I think here. Because now Tara has to go and talk. If Tara is like Hanuman, the moment she goes, Sugriva is wrong, she might probably say, Hanuman is like 0 or 1. He had clearly told. But Sugriva doesn't want that to happen. So he wants to send some lawyer who can speak about his paksha also. So Tara has to speak about his paksha, but at the same time, she should not spoil the cause. Because Sugriva also loves Rama and Lakshmana's relationship. She should not spoil the cause. So he says, Lakshmana is generally a soft-speaking person. And he never gets angry without any reasons. And of course, he's in anger, but there's not much big blunder in me too. Why don't you go and handle him? Why don't you go and pacify him? There are 2 reasons. One is Tara is a smart talker, and she is a well-wisher. She wants both the paksha to be united. That is one reason he wants to send Tara. The second reason is also very important, that Lakshmana will not show his anger on innocent people, the children, the ladies. Otherwise, he would not bait Tara's safety. He is not, putting Tara into the situation and running away. He knows how Lakshmana will treat Tara. She will cool down Lakshmana's anger, so he is sent. Tara understands. She says, okay, so be it. She is coming out. Sa praskalanti madavihvalakshi. She is coming very casually with the jingling sounds. Why she is coming casually? That is also part of the strategy, I think. What strategy? When she is trembling and she herself is telling what you are doing is right, what we did is wrong, blah, blah, blah. When the other person will also start thinking like that. So she is coming very casually as if welcoming a friend into the house. She is coming towards Lakshmana, and Lakshmana sees Tara. He is naturally a Hriman. He doesn't even look at Sita Devi in her eyes. Then what about other ladies? Sita Devi, the mother of Lakshmana, he said, I have never seen through her. So when Tara is coming, Lakshmana avangmuko bhut manujendra putraha. Tasto udasinataya mahatma. When she is coming, the Harisha Patni is coming. Satam samikshaiva Harisha Patni. Tasto udasinataya mahatma. Avangmuko bhut manujendra putraha. Sri sannikarshat vinivrittakopaha. Since the lady of the Harisha has come, Harishwara, that is the Kapishwara, has come, he is respecting her because she is lady. She is also the lady of the Lord of Vanaras. And he was putting his head down, and then Tara casually starts talking. Kinkopamulam manujendra putra kastena santishtati vangni deshe kashushkavar vriksham vanamapatantam davagnimastiti davagnimasirati nirvishankaha kimkopamulam manujendra putra. Dear Lakshmana, what happened? What happened, Appa? Why have you come like this? She goes into Matrubhava. Because in the presence of Lakshmana, it will be like that only. So she goes into Matrubhava. Appa, why have you? This boy has come in a rage. Yenappa, yenagittu, channagiddirya. Why are you like this? What happened, Appa? What is the reason for your anger? Who is not in your order? Who is not in Rama's order? Who will dare to enter into a forest fire? It's all your husband. immediately answered. He wants to restrain, and when she started talking like that, some of the anger is on her. Probably she herself is taking some of it. It's all your husband. The way he is living now is going to destroy his dharmartha, kama and everything. Sab kuch he will chhodege. He will lose everything because he is not truthful to what he had told my Lord. A virtuous person should adhere to the truth. He has to keep up his words. If he doesn't do it, the dharma is lost. And Rama is an artha for him, a great resource for him. Dharma artha, that great resource, the human resource, Anna used to say here, human resource is the greatest artha. So when he behaves like that, he will lose Rama like great people. So the artha is lost. When these things are lost, when he gets so much indulged in gambling and drinking and sensuous pleasures, everything will be lost. He hadn't kept his word to my Lord, that is why I am here. This is for the reason I am here. When he is in anger, like emitting out all this anger like this, Tara is telling, yes, what you are saying is right, I agreed. So the first phase itself, she had brought him down. For all the misunderstanding, for all the anger, like angry conversation, when one paksha understands and accepts, then and there itself, most of the anger will be spoiled. If they start justifying right away, you can justify a little later, once after cooling him down. She says, yes, what you say is right. We have gone into a deeper lethargy. We haven't come on time. We haven't helped your king, helped Rama. This is our mistake. Who can escape the clutches of sensuous pleasure? Even the great men like Vishwamitra had gone into the pleasure and happiness for almost 10 years. He lost his austerity being with Gritachi. So then what to talk about Sugriva, who is a normal person, who haven't been with his family for a real long time, and he had got this life fair and square. So there is nothing wrong in enjoying. Only thing is, the Kala Atikramana had happened. The time limits had gone further. That is the reason you are angry. I don't want you to be angry. I will go with your own pace. So, please do not mistake him. It can be fixed. And another thing I want to remind you. I have heard from Vali that Ravana is not an easy person to handle. He is not an easy cake. You can't easily handle him. Here she is emphasizing the importance of Sugriva. Because Sugriva is needed for you, don't be angry. So in a softer way, strategically she is putting it forth. And there are millions of Vanaras on Sugriva's side, and Sugriva knows to handle them and take them through for Ramakarya. And Rama definitely needs those people, and Sugriva is also ready to help. Sugriva really want to help, and so there is no reason for being in anger. If you say the lust is wrong, then anger is also wrong, right? You should not show your anger and destroy the things. With the way he is in sensual pleasure, if he is destroying the cause, destroying the purpose, the same way by being in angry also the purpose can be destroyed, right? Yes, that's a very good information, very good counseling she had given. Lakshmana is a Saragrahi. For him, anger is not important. For him, the thing of Rama has to be taken care of well. So he readily agrees her. He melts down. Seeing that, Tara is slowly asking, why are we standing here in the veranda and talking? Please come inside. I haven't noticed so far. Please come in inside. Because she wants to complete it in very well manner. After talking all those things, we are good friends, we are good well-wishers, blah, blah, blah. If she still says, okay, Lakshmana, you be here. I will go and get the permission of Sugriva. This is not the right way to treat a friend. She says, we are well-wishers, you are well-wishers, we are family. For a family, why there is a formality? Then she should have done it before. No. That was not the right time to do it. So she knows in which time what has to be done. The flow of Tara is so beautiful. And so she thinks here the crown on the conversation is to take him inside. Lakshmana is hesitating because I don't know how Sugriva will be inside, and he hasn't come so far and invited me. Is it okay to go inside? When he is hesitating, Tara is saying, why are you hesitating? You are coming into your family. We are all families. You have to come inside and bless Sugriva's family. Because a real friend only will be happy in the happiness of his friend. So you coming inside is a blessing for us. Please come inside. When she has somehow made everything perfect with Lakshmana and getting him inside, our Maharaja is still slagging. He probably thought only this round of the game of the dice we'll finish until Tara finishes those things. And just this, some nasa is still there. Rumam tu viraha parirabhya gadam varasanastaha varahema varnaha dadarshamasinam Dadarsha saumitrim adhina sattvam vishalanetraha suvishalanetram Rumam tu viraha parirabhya gadam. When she was somehow coaxed Lakshmana and brought him inside, the Maharaja is embracing Ruma, and with the other hand he is with the chakatan, he is playing the dice. Anga vettu varapordu na Sugriva is saying vettu varapordu, and Lakshmana is coming inside. That's it. Dadarsha, he saw him. Dadarsha, he saw so Lakshmana. It's like all of a sudden a pleasant surprise. He has been hearing about Lakshmana. Now he had seen Lakshmana, so he's so happy. He's excited, he's thrilled, he is happy and he is in fear. Both are there, but the happiness is more. So he says, Vishala Netra, Vismita Netra. He's like, wow, Lakshmana is here. After a long time, he's saying, Lakshmana is here. Happily, because he's already glad, and so with that glad feeling, he is with the glee in the eyes, he is opening his eyes. Lakshmana is here. Vishala Netraha Suvishala Netram. Lakshmana see this scene, and his eyes are becoming more bigger than Sugriva with anger. Ada Pavi, my brother is suffering and he had given everything to you, and you are happily, slagging here. You are not coming to him. You are still playing around. You are still gambling and drinking. What is this? Brahmagne cha surape cha chore bhagnavrate tata nishkritihi vihita sadbihi kritagne nasti nishkritihi Brahmagne cha surape cha. If a person commits the heinous crime of killing a mendicant, killing a priest, even that can be atoned. That sin can be atoned. Surape cha. In drinking and gambling, if he spends his time, that can also be atoned. Chore, if he did a robbery, that can also be atoned. Bhagnavrate tata, if he had even given up his rituals, which should not be done, even that can be atoned. Kritagne nasti nishkritihi. But if he is a gratitudeless git, he cannot find atonement anywhere at all. When he dies, his flesh and mamsa, his flesh and blood cannot be eaten even by the wolves and foxes. They won't even touch him. Nacha sankuchita panta yena vali khato gataha samaye tishta Sugriva ma vali pataman bagha. Nacha sankuchita panta. The path in which your brother had gone, isn't it closed? Remember that. Do not try to make the Kishkinda Gandam as elder brother killed elder brother and younger brother slayed younger brother. I will smash you with my shafts if you continue to be like this. Sugriva is like, now only some thunders are over and this thunder is here, and he is looking at Tara. Tara was like, what to do, Appa? One side Lakshmana, another side Sugriva. She gets in. She is so calm. She is a very good uniting person here. She says, no, Lakshmana, please don't do this. All the ladies of Sugriva are getting frightened. She's using the same thing. Maybe Anna used to say, maybe that is the reason she had brought him inside. Sugriva will have more defense shields here. So she says, Sugriva is not like what you say.
I couldn't control myself here. Sugriva, it seems when we read in between the words, the way in which he is sitting there with hugging Rama and all, it also is not coincidental. It seems to be political. Yes, as if he is not faulty, as if he is not recognizing his fault, as if he is not faulty at all. To show that this is a gesture. It's a political gesture. That is why Lakshmana becomes again angry. Lakshmana doesn't like politics played to him normally. Even Rama doesn't like. So because of that political way, Periya Manusha Dharana, This Periya Manusha Dharana cannot work in Rama or Lakshmana, yes. So, Lakshmana's anger got doubled there. So again Tara has to, in Tara, that politics is not there. Okay. That is why again Tara has to interfere and again calm down. Otherwise to have, Sugriva need not make namaskara and all. If he would not have behaved in this way, while Lakshmana is entering, Lakshmana would not, it's not that Lakshmana is, Lakshmana is angry because Sugriva is in that gesture.
Yes, sir. Okay.
The intention behind gesture is politics, which triggered Lakshmana. And generally I say, I may be wrong also. It's my own thought. If you want to accept, you can accept. You means, I'm not talking about you, generally audience. Like, this is why Sri Ramachandra did not send Lakshmana to coronate Sugriva. Okay. On the other hand, regarding Vibhishana, Rama directly sends Lakshmana to coronate Sugriva. Lakshmana to coronate Vibhishana. Why Rama is not sending Lakshmana to coronate Sugriva? It's a very important question. Again, we need to understand only through in between the words. Sugriva may not treat Lakshmana well. He will not ill-treat, definitely. The respect which has to be given to Lakshmana has to be equal to Rama. Lakshmana is not different from Rama. Even in our Pancharatra Agamas and all, the status of Lakshmana is this. No other person can share the equal seat with Rama except Sita Devi. Please understand. This is the Agamic injunction. Okay, in Agama and in Shiva Vaishnava tradition also, Lakshmana is called as Perumal, Ilaya Perumal. Others are not called like that. Okay. When Lakshmana enters into Kishkinda, Lakshmana has to be honored. Like Rama, he has to be treated as Rama, which Vibhishana will definitely do. Will Sugriva do it? It's highly doubtful. Why? Because Sugriva is in Sakya bhava.
He is equal to Rama.
Sakya bhava means samana khyatihi. Sugriva considers Rama to be his equal, which means if Lakshmana is inferior to Rama, he is inferior to me also. That kind of tendencies, see, till the end Sugriva doesn't fall at the feet of Lakshmana. Please see there. But when he sees Rama, he will fall it. If Lakshmana is a little inferior to Rama, if little subservient to Rama, Sugriva unconsciously thinks Lakshmana is junior to him also. Okay. Since Vibhishana is in Dasya bhavam, very interesting. Vibhishana doesn't come in a Sakya bhavam. Vibhishana comes in a Dasya bhavam. He can understand the depth of Lakshmana more than
Sugriva himself.
More than Sugriva, yes. That's very important. That is the merit of Dasya bhavam, which Sakya bhavam may not have. Always. Sakya bhavam may not have. And because of that, Rama has a conviction. Rama is highly convinced to send Lakshmana to coronate Vibhishana and not Sugriva. This is my own view. Yeah. My own view. By this, a takeaway is Dasya bhavam towards Rama is far, far better than
Sakya bhava.
Sakya bhavam. Sakya bhavam may work with some people. Yeah. With Sugriva also it was. Sugriva is also not an ordinary person. Sugriva is also a very great person. But still, even to that great person's Sakya bhava has some flaw. That is what I want to insist. So if it comes to our extent, if we start to consider Rama as a friend, always, if predominantly if we take Sakya bhavam to Ramachandra, in the context of Rama it may not work. That's what I am telling. Yeah, Rama will accept us as friend, no doubt. We also can move with him as friend. Somewhere some apachara may happen. And we may not take the merit to the maximum level. which Dasya Bhavam does. Even among the Shiva devotees, there is a story in which, I don't remember the names. Two devotees are singing. With one devotee, Shiva becomes pleased. And among 9 Mars. Okay. He says, one sings about himself because of his Sakya Bhava, and another one, due to Dasya Bhava, sings about me. Okay. In Dasya Bhava, humility is more. So, normally, Sakya Bhava's feature is, if I go to Rama and see in Sakya Bhava, I will start to glorify myself. Hey, are you understanding my value? That has its own rasa. Even such a great soul, Samartha Ramadas, who throughout his life spent in Dasya Bhava, somewhere he takes Sakya Bhava in an Abhanga. There he asks this question, Oh Rama, do you know my value? That's how that Abhang starts. Okay. Yeah, that Rama likes, no doubt. Rama likes it. But it may, to a little extent, even to the great souls, mislead. And we may lose few things. For example, Sugriva lost Lakshmana's arrival in his coronation ceremony. Okay. What a great bhagyam if we have in coronation ceremony Lakshmana Swami. That Sugriva did not have that chance, at least in Valmiki Ramayana. Kamban thought, oh, poor Sugriva, let us bring Lakshmana to coronation ceremony of Sugriva also. Therefore, in Kamba Ramayana, Rama sends Lakshmana to Sugriva Maharaj. That is also fine. So, sorry to interfere. Time ஆகிட்டு இருக்கிறது 6:45 வரைக்கும் சொல்லியிருந்தேன். நடுவில் நான் ஒரு 5 நிமிஷம் எடுத்துட்டேன். என்ன பண்ணலாம்? 6:45 6:50 சரி, ஓகே.
Here Anna was beautifully explaining us how Sugriva was a strategist. Politically he is including, as if he was very casual. Lakshmana is here, he is a friend, he is coming casually. Maybe that strategy might work with the impure people, but pure people like Lakshmana will definitely be hurt. And having pure people around as attendants is very important. Sometimes the kings might have such things. Anna also sometimes used to say such kind of flaws are like very cute. Yes, that can be considered as cute by leaders. But that can be considered... அதே எடுத்துக்கிட்டு எனக்கு கேட்கல, எனக்கு ஃபீட்பேக் இல்லை. I'll take that 3 minutes. Sitaram. So that can be considered as cute by leaders who also deals with strategies. But leaders can enjoy it, leaders can appreciate it, but attendants should only be in purity. Even Sita Ma says, Shuddhatmanna prema bhavadi bhavishyami vikalmasha. So that is what Anna was also saying, being a vikalmasha, Dasya Bhava, being in Dasya Bhava, being humble, the overall nobility, the overall culture will be maintained. That's what happens. Slowly, when Sugriva was spending some time with Lakshmana, later when he comes to meet Rama, he's already humble. When spending some time with Lakshmana, when he comes to Prashravana mountain to see Rama himself is asking Sugriva to sit by his side on the rock. But Sugriva is sitting down at his feet. So that is the influence. No, more than influence, that's an inspiration he might probably have got from people like Lakshmana. Here also Tara also explains Sugriva is not a gratitudeless person. Rumamam kapirajyam cha dhanadanya vasuni cha Rama priyarte Sugrivaka tejeti matir mama. Sugriva has this aspect also. She is emphasizing that aspect. Sugriva can even give up Ruma, this Kapirajya, all the Dhanadani, Vasuni, everything for the sake of Rama. And Sugriva takes that line and he further talks, yes. Pranashta Shishchakirtischa Kapirajyam cha Shashvadam Rama Prasadat Saumitre Punaf Praptamidam Maya. Who am I? I was just a wanderer. The purpose to my wandering was given by Rama. Is going to be given also. He had wandered around the globe and it will be made use for Rama Kainkarya. Very soon we are going to see that also. So he says, Rama is very important for me more than even my life and all the things in my life. Who am I to help that Lord? I'm just a tool. Rama himself can rule over the entire Prithvi, but he has given me an opportunity to serve him, but I'm nothing before him. But I'm honored by Rama to serve him. When Sugriva was telling this, and Lakshmana was pacified, and Lakshmana says, people will understand their mistakes, but only very few will acknowledge it before others. I have seen only you and my brother Rama like this, and I am also sorry. I am asking for forgiveness that I have spoken many words because of the grief of my brother's suffering. When everything is cooled down, Sugriva has already asked for Vanaras to come. Now all the Vanaras are here. So many Vanaras have already come, and he had further given the order that everybody should come in a jiffy. And then all the Vanaras are slowly coming. Whoever has come already, Sugriva is taking the entire Sainya and he is going to meet Rama. He and Lakshmana are coming in the palanquin. They are coming to the mountain where Rama is residing. Sugriva is entering the mountain. He is climbing up the mountain, and Rama says, wow, Sugriva, you are here. Snehacha bhagumanacha ragavaha parishasvaje. Rama is not showing any anger, not because of politics, but from his heart itself, he treats Sugriva like that. Snehacha bhagumanacha. With respect, with affection, Rama comes and hugs Sugriva. And then he says, come Sugriva, sit with me. But Sugriva, who is ennobled with all the life incidents with people like Tara and Lakshmana, he sits at the feet of Rama. Dharanyam samupavishat. And then all the Vanaras have come from all over the places, all around the globe. They are all coming like locusts are coming from all the directions. Putri Salmadri and the grasshoppers Madri, they are coming from all the directions. But looks as if it's all chaotic. But by the time they all come and settle down, they are all, getting organized in their own ranks, in their own positions. They are behind their own leaders. It's very beautifully, organically, it's like seeing the Republic Day parade. They are all like very beautifully got arranged and coming before Rama and Sugriva and prostrating to both the leaders. And Sugriva says this is the huge army, and he's introducing each Vanara chiefs, and he's telling their name, their strengths, their Vasasthana, their achievements, their adventures, the amount of people behind them, and whatever they can do, however, then they're all their profiles. So Sugriva has everything in his mind. He is putting everything before Rama, and Rama takes everything into his heart. And he's with his benevolent look, like Sugriva is introducing everything to Rama. It's exactly like the parade, Republic Day parade. So Rama is taking all the honors, and after that Sugriva says, shall we start? Wherappa? Shall we start for the Yuddha? No, not yet. That is Rama's always a signature. Ayodhya has come? Almost, but not yet. Let's get down in Bharadwaja Ashrama. That excitement, there Rama will put a comma. So here Rama is telling, no, not yet. We have to first know whether Sita is alive or not. How come Rama can say such a question? His mind is so strong, I think. He is saying we have to first check where she is, how she is. Then after having the proof in the hand that she is in Ravana's palace, we can go. So first we will send a search party now. For the search ke liye we will send everybody. Sita Anveshana. So he says, Sugriva, Tvatsainyam, Tvadvashe Yuktam, Tvameva Agnapitum Arhasi. You yourself give the order. You know them very well. You are the Lord of us. So Rama is happily embracing that Sugriva, and then Sugriva starts giving the commands. He first looks at Vinata. Vinata and his millions of Vanaras are ready for the command. And Sugriva is telling, oh Vinata, you please choose the eastern direction. We have got a great opportunity to serve this Lord. We would always help those who even haven't helped us. Then what to talk about Rama, who has given us this balanced, happy, purposeful life. We are very honored to serve Rama. Each and every warrior in your group should remember this. Rama has helped us. He is our honorable guest. He is our honorable person. So we all have to search Sita with this bhava in the mind. Vinata, start from here. Go to the eastern side, and there Sugriva starts with the rivers. Go through the Ganges, the Yamuna, and then Mount Yamuna, then Sarayu, then Kaushiki, then there is this river called Shona. Cross through these rivers, and there were so many states coming in the mid. Brahmamalam, Videham, Kashi, Koshalam, Kaushikam, and there is this place called Koshakara's regions. The Koshakara is lexicography makers. Amara Kosha is one such Koshas. So the Koshakara's regions, and then there will be some silver mines. Once you cross all these places, then these states and these regions will open up into Samudra. Before you enter the Samudra, there is a mountain called Mount Mandara. After searching all these river banks and these kingdoms, you get into that Mount Mandara, climb up the Mount Mandara. There are so many Naravyagras, some kind of cannibals are there. They are single-footed. Tamra, they are like Kirataga, Karnachudaga. Their ears are closed. They can only listen through their lips. They are red in color. Some of them are golden in color. They eat, they just don't eat animals and fresh raw turtles and fishes. They also eat the humans. So they are cannibals. You have to be very careful with them, but that doesn't mean you should not search their regions. You have to completely search their regions and cross this Mount Mandara and get into that ocean. Climb up the mountains, and the other side you can come to the island of Yava. That is the Java today. And there 7 states, 7 kingdoms there in the Java, the Java Sumatra Islands. There is the Suvarnya Rupaka. It is in the Ramayana, these words, Yavam Suvarnya Rupaka. This we are seeing today as Java, Sumatra. So you search in all those islands, the forest in the islands and the Nadi Tiras, and cross that part of the ocean and then go further deeper. And you will see the red color Shona. Before that there is Mount Shishira. Climb up the mountain and go to the other side of the mountain. In the mountain there will be caverns, there will be cavities, there will be chasms, there will be caves, there will be holes. You have to look through all the places. No single 1 meter space, even 1 meter of space should not be left. Navakashaka vidiyate. So one varakkada alavu kuda you should not leave. You have to search for Devi Sita, Margitavyaha, Tatastataha. Then after crossing that Mount Shishira, there will be the red color Shona river will be coming, and there are so many asuras who are grabbing the people from their shadows and eating. You can hear the sound of the huge roaring of those asuras. You have to be very careful about them, but that doesn't mean that you have to slack that. You have to look around in this region of the Ashura and asuras, and then you further go ahead. There will be a huge tree, Shalmali, Kuta Shalmali. That is a red colored tree. Red colored flowers are adorning the tree. On that place there is the abode of Vainateya. The Garuda Bhavanam is there. You search in those places. After seeing in that Garuda Bhavana, there is a peak, there is a mountain peak over there. There some of the Rakshasas are hanging upside down. They are called as Mandehas. And these Mandehas will fall into the ocean when it is morning, when the Suryodaya comes, with this hearing the mantra recitals and oblations of splendorous people, they fall into the ocean. But when the night comes, once again they climb up the mountain and then they will hang upside down. You have to be careful about those Mandara regions, Mandehas, and then you go further into the place. There is the Lohita ocean, and crossing the ocean there is a Kshiroda. Kshira Udakam is like white waters. This white, beautiful white waters you can see. It looks like pearl garland for the earth itself. So in that Kshiroda, there is a beautiful mountain in the mid of the Kshiroda called Mount Rishabha. There you can see white flowers, trees all over the Rishabha mountain. There is a beautiful stream called Sudarshana, where there are white lotuses, silver lotuses with golden fibrils. Devatas, Kinnaras, Gandharvas, they do come and adore that place quite often. Such a beautiful heavenly place. You have to search Sita in all over the place, and after crossing that Sudarshana, you will come across a place called Jaloda. That is a terrific water region, because in the mid of the Jaloda is Badavagni. That is like rage of the earth has combined and has come out of that place. That Badavagni devours the mobile and immobile beings all together. There will be the bhutas. There will be, you can hear the alarra sound. You can hear the roaring sound of the beings over there all the time. You cross that Badavagni and then you can go to the place called Jatarupa Shila. As the name suggests, it's a golden mountain. On the top of the golden mountains, on the top peak of the golden mountain, you can see the sthana of that Ananta. Asinam parvatasyagre sarvabhuta namaskritam sahasra shirasham devam anantam nilavasasam. Infinity in blue color, holding the stars, the galaxies. Sahasra shirsham with his 1,000 hooded, that Ananta is there, prostrating here. You search in all those places. After searching in that place, you further move. If you couldn't find her there. And there is this peak called Saumanasa. The Saumanasa is a very golden peak. That is where, after that only the Udayagiri starts. The Udayagiri is a place where the first rays of the sun is felt to the world. And that is the eastern territory. That is the eastern gates of the earth. There are some sages, tapasvis called Vaikanasas, Valakilyas, who are splendorous just like sun himself. So prostrating them, look through all those places. This is the eastern end of the world, eastern end of the earth. After that, there will be darkness. Bhaskaram amaryadam na jani mahatatah param. So you should not cross over there. After that, you have to come back and you will be given the time limit of 1 month only. Urdvam masat navastavyam vasen vadyo bhaved mama. That is the military order. If you live there more than even a single day, beyond 1 month, you will be chopped. You have to come back. That much strict. Sutikshna dandaha Sugriva. So when Sugriva says it, they all like it. They like the king who is like very cut and right. Yeah, such a strict king we have. So they are all accepting. And then he turns this side. There's huge warriors like Jambavan, Angada, Hanuman. And huge, great warriors are waiting for the command. And he is sending them to the right, to the very important side. That is the southern direction. He is not starting the southern directions below the Kishkinda. He goes to the mid portion of the earth. That is Avanti, the Ujjain Pradesha, the Vindhya Satpura mountain ranges. So he is starting from Vindhya ranges. There are thousands of peaks of Vindhyas in the center of this Bhumi. Start from the Vindhya range, search through all the peaks of the Vindhya mountain. Vindhya is somewhere between the Jharkhand and the Madhya Pradesh. So search from there. Below it there are beautiful kingdoms like Vidarbham, Mahishikam, that is the Mahishmati, Rishikam. And you search through all these places. Avanti is also called Ashwavanti. Where the Ashwavanti, that's a place with imported horses. Rishikam is Maharashtra. So he also talks about Dandakaranya forest. That is also included in Maharashtra. Is Rishikam. Rishikam is in that part. So then below that there is Vidarbha. Rishis, Dandakaranya, Rishikam. Yes, okay. So Rishikam. Okay. He's talking about Vidarbha Desha also, after Rishikam. Yes. So the Rishikam, Vidarbham, and he is also furthermore, he is telling about the rivers. He often quotes about the rivers adorning this place. There is the river Narmada, which is filled with the snakes. And then when you cross that place, there is Dashargam, Mekalam. From the Desha and the Dashargam, the Godavari is originating from that place. You can see Godavari, Krishnaveni. You can travel through the riverside and you will go to a beautiful river called Tamrabarani, which is originating in the Ionica mountain. Tamrabarani is starting from there, and she has so many islands on her way, and then she enters into the ocean in a place which is today called as Tiruchendur, right? There she is entering into the ocean, and when she is going into the ocean, she has lot of sandalwood trees floating on her surface, and when she enters it with those sandalwoods, it looks like a patni enters into the chamber of her Bharta, closing the doors. So that's how she enters into the ocean. Having said about Tamrabarani, he is coming to the river Kaveri. So before telling about the Kaveri, in this side there is Andhra Desham. He is explaining about Andhram, and after Andhram there is the Cholanadu of Tamil Nadu. But between the Cholanadu and Andhra Desham, there is a place called Pundram. You go search in all these cities and the villages in these places and all the small and big regions in these places, and come down. There is the Cholanadu, which is the northern part of Tamil Nadu, and then come below, that is the southern part, is Pandya Desha, that is the Pearl City, Kavatapuram, which has a Muttu Kolikwanga. So that is the doors of the Kavatapuram is decorated with garlands of pearls and precious gems. You enter into those places without disturbing anybody. Look for our search. Search through every place detailedly, and then come down. There is Mount Malaya, where the Rishi Agastya will be. You have to prostrate him and asking him. You can go furthermore, and there will be the origination of the river Kaveri. The Kaveri is with all the beautiful Lakshana of rivers. She is bringing all kind of good herbs from the mountains, and she is bringing the cardamom, cloves, what and what not. Even the ivories, even the tusk of the elephants in the rut, when they go and hit the trees grown on the Kaveri Tira, the trees are so strong that the elephant's tusk gets broken and gets into the trees. And that is broken and fallen down, and the Kaveri is bringing all those things. So you search for Sita in all those Kaveri Tira, and furthermore go down and down and down, you will come to Mount Mahendra, where Indra comes quite often. So such a place is Mount Mahendra. From there you can see a huge ocean of 100 yojanas. Once you cross that southern ocean, but beware, on the way in the southern ocean there is a Rakshasi called Angaraka who pulls the people from the shadow and then devours them. Later she is called as Simika in our scripture. That name is coming for that same Angaraka. There Hanuman is remembering the words of Sugriva. Crossing that, go to Lanka, search every place in Lanka. If you don't find Sita Devi in Lanka also, do not come empty-handed. Just go pass through this. There is a mountain called Mount Pushpitaka, which is of 100 yojanas. You search through that Pushpitaka, which has both the Sanithya of Chandra and Surya. After searching all these, that Chandra and Surya Sanithyam will not be understood by a cruel person or a gratitudeless person. Such is the Sanithyam of Chandra and Surya in those peaks. Cross the Mount Pushpitakam, and there will be for a mountain called Mount Vaidyutam, that is 13 yojanas in length, and there will be beautiful tasty fruits, honeys you can get. So on the way he says what to buy, what to eat, where to stay, what to look at, what are the hiding places, what are the Bayasthana. He is giving a full package. Google Maps says, right, the congestion ahead. Like that he is giving all the things like where to eat, where to stay, what and all to look at, all those things he is telling. So on crossing over that, if you can go to Mount Kunjara, that is also the abode of Agastya. Crossing that, if you go, there is the Bhogavati city, Vishalaha Kakshyaha. The city is having huge roads. Maybe they will be going like this, right? So huge roads protected by huge walls, and search in Bhogavati. And after that, if you go, there are some divine people living in the deep down south. You should not go into that region. That is the region of Yama. Once you reach that place, just come back. Abhaskaram Amaryadam Najani Mahatatafparam. Then he comes into the western direction. His father-in-law Sushena, the young, though retired, tired, like kind of person. He's old, but he's not tired. He has so many crores of vanaras underneath him. And Sugriva says, oh, you all should adhere to the words of my father-in-law and respect him and honor him and do as he please, okay? He says to them, and then they are starting from there. He says about Saurashtra, which is the Gujarat Peninsula today. Saurashtra, Gurjara, and Surasena. Shura Desha is Mathura Desha today. Surasena is from that place. Shura, and then he is furthermore talking about Avanti, Ankalopa. This Avanti is different from the Ujjain Avanti. Avanti, Ankalopa. There is a forest called Alakshita, where the river goes and meets with the sea. And in that Alakshita forest, there is a huge mountain called Hemagiri, the golden mountain, where there are flying lions. And these flying lions go into the forest and bring the elephants to feed his cubs, the lion cubs. And in the same way, they get into the ocean and gets the timingilas, the sharks and whales, and feeds their cubs. If you cross past that, you will come across a huge mountain called Mount Varaha, where there is the abode of Varuna. Varuna is the western direction's Lokapala. There is abode for Varuna in Mount Varaha, and there is Mount Vajra in diamond shape. When you cross those, please, that person, there is a Prag Jyotisha where Narakasura is living. You have to be very careful about that person, and you have to search in that person. In the midway, you will see the Pariyatra mountains, a long, huge mountain range, maybe the Sumerian range today. So in the Pariyatra mountain, there are 24 crores of Gandharvas. Sugriva is very well informed. And they are protecting the dry fruits over there. Maybe the Kabuliwalas, we don't know. The dry fruits over there, you should not touch them. They don't like it. So there you should not eat, but you be in your own form. Do not change the form. Do not agitate them. Just go past that, and then you will see the Mount Chakravan. That is where Vishnu has become, Vishnu has got the Chakram and Shankam. Tatra Panchajanam Khatva Hayagrivam cha Danavam Ajahara Tataha Chakram Shankam cha Purushottamaha. So go past that region, and you will see, then the fourth quarter, you will see the Astagiri, the place where the sun goes down, and maybe around this time, the Devas and everybody would have gone to the Astagiri now to do their oblations, that evening Sandhya Vandana, and then there is Meru Savarni mountain ranges. Maybe from the north it is coming towards until that place Merugu, Uttara Parvataha, here Uttama Parvataha. So go until that golden Meru, but do not go past that. After that, come back. And you have to come within a month. Matulya vibhavo bhogahi. If you do that, you might even enjoy the pleasures as equal to me. And then he turns into Shatavali and asks him to go to the north, go pass through the regions of Kurus, Bharatas, Badrakas, Madrakas, Paramachinas, Chinas, Mlechas, Pulindas, travel through and through and through. There comes the Kubera Bhavana, and then go past all those things, and there is a Soma's place, and there are some Siddhas and Charanas. You go up to the top of that higher mountains, and then furthermore do not go. After that, there is Siddha and Charana's Bhumi. Come back. All these things should be done within a month's time, and all of you are dispersed now. Having said this, he brings Hanuman to Rama, gets Rama's signet ring to Hanuman. Hanuman is so happy. Probably I am going to see Sita Mata now. When they all are happy, they are all leaving that place, saying that I myself will kill Ravana. I am targeting only Ravana. I will kill as many Rakshasas as much possible. Saying all those things, they are dispersed in all directions in a month's period of time. All the three direction peoples are coming back, but not those who had gone in the southern side. And those who have come had said, Maharaja, definitely the victory for us will be coming from that direction, because Yamastitaha Hanuman. Because that's a place, that's a direction wherever Hanuman has gone. He will come as victorious only. And at the same time, these Hanumat Prabhudeha, they have been passing through all those Vindhya ranges onwards. They have been passing and passing and passing. They come to a desert region called Khanduvanam. In the desert, they have been searching for a long period of time without waters and fruits and food. They are very tired, and finally they come across a rickshaw bilam. Like a rickshaw bilam, they are coming across a bilam. There is a cave, that hole where Kadeyanallur, yes, we have been there. So they comes to the core, comes to a hole-like place. There from that small hole, the birds are coming out with water and their feathers. So they think probably inside we might get water, and they dares to enter into that dark cavern. And then they goes inside, and there they see at one point of time, after the darkness is removed, everywhere it is gold. Fruits are gold. The tatakas are gold. The water is gold. Everything golden mansion, but there is a golden lady. Gold by her heart, sitting there and doing a tapasya. She has kept some good fruits. They don't go pluck and eat. They ask permission. They say that they have come for Ramakarya. She's so happy. She does hospitality. And then after eating and drinking and after the Shrama Parikara, Hanuman and everyone comes to her, and with Anjali, they are asking, what shall we do to you back? That is gratitude. When we take something, we have to give something. And then she says, Charantyamam dharmena na karyamika kenachite. I am doing my dharma and duties. I am performing and doing. It's a karma yoga. I am not expecting anything back. I just want your journey to be successful. I want you to go ahead and achieve your destination. And then he helps them to come out of the bila, because nobody else can come out on their own. And she brings them to the Dakshina Samudra. Now there is a huge 100 Yojana Dakshina Samudra. Who will be crossing it? Nobody dares to say any word. Seeing that Dakshina Samudra having the mountain like tides and waves, they are perturbed what to do. And then they are all talking, he can do, she can do, blah, blah, blah. And by then they are also noticing the time has exceeded. Sutikshna Dandaha Sugriva. Angada, being a small person, being a young lad, he had taken the words of Sugriva as it is. So when Sugriva said, one more day I will chop off your head. Maybe he is not going to give me up. He's going to finish me off. So let me finish myself. I am going to be in Prayopavesha here and going to die. When Angada sits like this, few Vanaras are also following the suit. By then there was a Pakshi, a huge big bird over there. The bird does not have wings, but the bird has words to contribute for Rama. The bird comes to know about Jatayu, his brother, and then he comes down and he tells them the Bhag Sahaya, that Sita has been taken away by Ravana. She is definitely in Lanka. Having known it, they are so happy, but they don't know what to do. Who will be crossing? They are all confused. They are all baffled. By then Jambavan says, the one who does work never talks. Ekantamashritya sukopavishtam. The one who is going to cross, who is determined to cross, is concentrating on the ocean. So he is the one who is going to save us. Saying that, this Haripravira is inspiring Hanuman with these beautiful words. And he says, Kapivritta madena cha, Rishinam cha prasadena, Raghavasi prasadena. With all those blessings, Hanuman, you are the one who is going to cross this ocean. So help us. Until you come, we all will be in Ekapade Stasyamaha. Ottakalla nikkaradungra allaya, adinga dhaan அப்படி ஒத்த கால நின்றுண்டு நாங்கள் எல்லாரும் வில் பி வெயிட்டிங் ஃபார் யூ. வென் they all said, when he encouraged, Hanuman gets the happiness of doing more and more Rama Kainkariya. He grows tall and he starts climbing up on that mountain range, and he is standing tall and big and huge with a very huge heart to cross the ocean. And he is all set. He is in the vigor. His energy is piled up. Everything is built. On your march, get ready. And it's not go. Get ready, set and go. Set is a very important thing. So Hanuman sets himself in Shanta Bhava. Anna started his lecture on the first day that Shanta Bhava is the foundation from where the Virya Rasa comes, from where the Karunya Rasa comes, from where every Rasa comes in Ramayana. So here the Virya of Hanuman starts from the Shanta Bhava. Sa Vegavan Vega Samahitatma Hari Praveeraha Paraveerahanta Manassamadaya Mahanubhavaha Jagamalankam Manasa Manasvi Janaki Kanta Smaranam Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki. சந்நிதிக்கு வரணும் இல்லையா? புறப்பாடு வந்து அப்புறம் திரும்பி போச்சே ஹனுமந்த் வாகனத்தில் உபகாரம் இருக்கு சொல்லிடலாமா? நான் சீதாராம் ஹனுமந்த் சீதாராம்